morning, it's Tuesday, October 14th. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Wex Wake Up. I'm Natasha Sweet. Austin Beutner, former superintendent of the Los Angeles Unified School District, launched his campaign for mayor, challenging incumbent Karen Bass in the 2026 election by declaring the city is adrift.
Just weeks ago, she said we need a citywide turnaround. If you're running for a first term, that makes some sense. If you're running for a second term, that sounds like a report card. Our city's adrift. We're facing a city that's becoming every day less affordable, less safe, and a more difficult place to live.
Beutner criticized Bass's leadership. He pointed to budget cuts at the Los Angeles Fire Department that contributed to problems during earlier wildfires where fire hydrants ran dry in key areas. He touted his own record managing the school district through the COVID-19 crisis, providing computers, internet, and 140 million free meals to students and families. Bass's campaign countered by highlighting progress on homelessness and reductions in violent crime and homicides. The progressive candidate also vowed to propose Trump-era immigration policies, while real estate developer Rick Caruso considers jumping into the race. Republican lawmakers in North Carolina announced a plan to redraw the state's congressional districts, aiming to gain an extra seat and spark a fresh battle with Democrats over gerrymandering.
If you look, for example, at the popular vote in a lot of these states, and Massachusetts, where 32% of the residents of Massachusetts voted for Republicans, 0 Republican federal representatives. So we're not trying to all we're doing, frankly, is trying to make the situation a little bit more fair.
The move comes after North Carolina Republicans successfully redistricted in 2023, shifting the balance from a 7-7 split to a 10-4 in their favor for 2024. They now target a vulnerable Democratic seat held by Representative Don Davis, who won by just 2% last year to achieve an 11-3 advantage in 2026. This effort is part of a national Republican push encouraged by the White House and Vice President J.D. Vance to prevent a Democratic takeover of Congress. The plan has ignited debates on gerrymandering following aggressive moves in states like Texas and California. A New Jersey county must reprint its general election ballots after a court ruled that a design change unlawfully favored Democrats by hiding Republican candidates.
She's not from New Jersey, so I got a really simple idea. How about we elect a Jersey guy?
The dispute in Gloucester County, a key swing area trending Republican, stemmed from Democratic County Clerk James Hogan switching from the required party column format to an office block layout that grouped candidates by race. Republicans argued it undermined their Vote A column campaign after winning the top spot in a ballot drawing. A state appellate court overturned a lower court's decision Friday, ordering column-style ballots for in-person voting to comply with state law, while mail-in ballots keep the old design. The ruling comes just before early voting begins October 25th, with competitive races for governor between Jack Ciattarelli and Mikey Sherrill, state assembly seats and county control at stake in this battleground county. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday morning. For more stories, be sure to head on over to our website and give us a follow on social media so you can stay in the know on all that's trending in politics. Have a great day.